So hey everybody, welcome to Chasing the Apex. I'm Bill, and from Eason Auto, and Jason asked me to do a "What's Bill been up to lately" stuff. Let's try
Hi, my name is Jason Woods. Welcome to Chasing the Apex. So this month, we're gonna go visit Bill. Bill's always up to something cool in his shop. He's always dealing with Ferraris or Lamborghinis or classic Porsches or $1 million cars. I'm super jealous. And check this out, guys.
Hey everybody, welcome to Chasing the Apex. I'm Bill, and Jason asked me to do a "What's Bill been up to lately?" because I haven't been on camera very much lately. You guys have been able to drive without me. Sad panda face. Susan's been taking all the glory. Just kidding. I'm super stoked that Susan's driving with us, and it's another fun perspective. What I've been up to is mostly just work. This little quick spin around the shop here. Hope I don't make you dizzy. Been working a lot. The whole shelter-in-place thing is still crazy busy, but I'm an essential business, so I get to keep going to work, and it's just me and my part-time assistant, so it's not as if we're out infecting the population or anything like that. But I bought a couple of cool Porsche-themed masks to wear when I do go out in public, the rare times I do go out in public. You see behind me, we've got a Volkswagen. We're bringing this Beetle back to life. That's kind of neat. It's got Porsche DNA. It's not a Porsche, but it's got Porsche DNA. And holy cow, the state that the car showed up in. The customer was trying to drive it down, and she didn't quite make it. Had to have it towed. And after I got it running, just to get it running, it was like, wow, you were driving this here? Probably shouldn't have. So we're fixing the brakes and the steering and gonna make it a little safer to ride on the road. So this is another 914 4x6 conversion, and this was recently on a very popular auction site, and a customer I did not know yet bought it and had it delivered, and it was unfortunately less than promised. And you may or may not have seen the video that Jason and I did about getting a pre-purchase inspection. I cannot stress enough the need to get a pre-purchase inspection for a used car, especially a used sports car that's been modified. You just don't know what you don't know, and you don't know what the other guy cut corners on or did anything like that. So do yourself a favor, spend a few $100s on a pre-purchase inspection and learn as much as you can on the car before you buy it. This is a 964 motor that I'm building for a very interesting hot rod project, and we just finished setting the cam timing. This is a special tool to mimic the chain tensioner, so you can get the chain tension just right so that you can set the cam timing. You set the cam relative to the crankshaft, and you use these pins here to change the relative position of this gear to the camshaft, which is inside. And then you just measure here, and you get it to where the cam manufacturer tells you to, and then you put the rest of the engine back together. Now I have to assemble this section and put the regular cam chain tensioner in it. Then I get to put all the rocker arms in and button this area up after I set the valve adjustment, and then this will be more or less ready to go. So this is kind of cool. This car is coming along. It's a 914-4 that we built a 6-cylinder for, and we're putting a 6-cylinder engine in it to make it like a 914-6. And all this crazy gusseting and reinforcing here is called a chassis stiffening kit. We remove the suspension and weld these extra panels in here to make the car more rigid, because we're doubling, or maybe more than doubling, the horsepower that it's going to have in it. And this is the test paint spot for the engine compartment. I think we came pretty close. We'll zoom back out here and you can see the color of the car. That's not quite signal orange, but it's cool orange. And we're putting big fat 911 brakes on it, because heck, if your car's going to go fast, got to make it stop too, right? So this is a 1967 911S, 2-liter, carburetors, distributor, regular ignition, very, very basic, brutal little motor. I built this motor for the client about 2 years ago, and he had made a mistake, over revved it, missed a shift, and we call that the money shift in the Porsche business. And he called me up and said, "Hey Bill, I screwed up. I really want this car to be ready for Monterey in a month. It's the Monterey Historic Races to show off and everything. And whatever it takes to get the motor fixed, I'll pay extra to get front of the line and everything like that." So after he told me that, I excuse me, I busted my butt and pulled out of the stops and got his car ready and fixed the motor and built it up for him. And he was able to take it to the Monterey Historic Races as a spectator. He didn't race it there. I didn't build the car to race. And he got a lot of kudos and a lot of accolades on the car. And about 2 weeks later, a guy I know who's a kind of a high-ranking member of one of the local Porsche clubs, he said to me, he said, "Hey Bill, did you build a motor in that yellow car?" I said, "Yeah, I sure did." And he goes, "Man, that guy had it at 7,000 RPM all weekend long." And I said, "Yeah, that's what we built it for." And he goes, "Well, you did a good job." So ever since then, people have been kind of seeking me out to build motors. And it's one of those careful what you wish for kind of things. I now have 6 motors in the process of being built. And I've got 2 or 3 people waiting with their cars off site to try to get in line. So it's fun to be good at something, but it's also a little hectic sometimes. So hey, thanks for checking out what I've been up to lately, and a little shout out to my t-shirt from the 3-Pedal Posse. This is a group up in Seattle who started their own car club because the local Porsche club was maybe just a little too snobby, and they're really inclusive. If you're ever up in Seattle, they do a cars and coffee super early on Sunday mornings, usually at Cafe Umbria in Lincoln Square. A dude named Maurizio runs the show there, and he's a really cool dude. And this guy, DG, I can't read it, DG, Danny Gray, Bodywork, and he's east of Washington a little bit. He's a fellow cancer survivor, and he does some incredible stuff with Porsches and paint and body and bringing bent cars back to life, and or just doing concourse prep stuff. So if you're out there, check him out. And yeah, so thanks for watching.
Well, thanks for watching Chasing the Apex. It's been another wonderful episode. Thanks, Bill, for showing up. Thanks, Bill, for giving me access. And man, I'm always jealous looking at your shop, brother. You have the dream job. Thank you all for watching. We always appreciate your time. God knows, you know, we know you could spend it elsewhere. So thanks for watching Chasing the Apex, and we'll see you next week.